Good morning, adventurers.
Morning.
Once again from Ireland. Sadly, today is going to be one of our final adventures in this amazing country. We're going to be heading about an hour away from where we were staying just outside of Cork to the Ring of Kerry.
We're going to be driving a portion of it, so the whole drive itself I think would take like 3 hours.
Yeah, it's 110 miles all the way around.
Yeah, it would take you through some beautiful landscape, really close to the coast. We're not quite going to the coast because it'll be about 3 hours to get there from where we're staying.
Yeah.
But we're doing a very pretty part of it nonetheless.
Yeah, so epic views, beautiful waterfalls, all kinds of cool stuff. Now this road is a bit of a tourist attraction, but we're hoping that because it's the off season, it's cold outside, it's the middle of the week, that we won't have to fight with too many tour buses. But before we do any of that, we're gonna go get some food because it's gonna be a late breakfast for us. We've been holding out because we have a specific place we wanna go to, but of course it's an hour away. So we're gonna have to starve ourselves a little bit on the way there, but it's gonna be worth it.
It'll be worth it.
Yeah, so stay tuned for that. Made it to the town and it's super charming, just like most Irish towns have been.
They've all been adorable and they have so many twinkly lights. I love it.
But the town is called Kenmare or Kenmare. It's spelled Kenmare. But we got a spot just right in front of the restaurant we're going to. So
It never happens.
yeah, it's not raining too bad. The weather forecasted showers all day and it's just sprinkling a little bit. Hopefully it stays like that.
Hopefully, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Sweet, sweet cappuccino. They gave us a huge one too.
I know.
Oh,
Well,
so
I
good.
got a latte, so this is pretty normal for me.
Thank you.
Enjoy. Thank you.
Oh, that looks really good. Jeez, check this out, you guys. I got the usual. So it's got 2 buttermilk pancakes that are much bigger than I thought they were gonna be. A couple of eggs that have been scrambled, sausage right there, some bacon, some syrup I think right there.
Yeah.
Oh man. Ooh, and what did you get?
Man,
Wow, that
I
looks
did-
really good too.
I know. I did the Nacho Libre omelette. So believe it or not, this is a huge freaking omelet. So it should have some peppers, some eggs, some chorizo. It's got the avocado on top, some smoky salsa, and then a little toast on the side. Oh my god.
I'm a little jealous of the avocado, but I think I made the right call. This looks pretty good.
Don't worry, I'll be trying the pancakes with you.
So I usually don't really eat pancakes, but we had some really good ones recently. I think it was in Berlin, and ever since then I've been on the pancake train. So let's see how these compare. Whoa, I think they're gonna be really good. They've got the crispy layer on the outside, still gooey and a little bit moist on the inside. Gotta get a little bit of syrup in there. Oh yeah. Oh man, those are incredibly delicious. They've got such a delicious doughy taste on the inside. When you bite into them, you get the crunch from the outside. The syrup is absolutely delicious on there. You just eat the syrup by itself. Is that bad? Between those pancakes and all that meat, I was in my breakfast happy place in there. But oh yeah, the name of that place is
Mick and Jimmy's.
and Jimmy's.
Yes.
Totally forgot to mention that, but definitely check it out
Yeah,
if
but
you're ever
there
in this area.
Tons of little adorable restaurants all around here.
Yeah. But man, the rain's starting to come down, so we're gonna get in the car and be off to the Ring of Kerry. We just made a quick stop at Mall's Gap, and check it out. The scenery is absolutely incredible, but man, the weather is not playing well, so pretty disgusting and miserable. So we might have to enjoy a lot of the scenery from the car. Oh! And this keeps happening to my umbrella. There we go. I was kind of hunkered down out there trying to get a little time lapse, and I got soaked, man. I didn't realize it, but my whole shoe got soaked through. I was out there just with the umbrella and I wasn't really paying attention. Then Allison runs out with an umbrella. She's like, dude, you're soaking wet.
Yeah, he got way too wet out there.
She saved me.
I tried, but now we're both like halfway soaked.
It's just that kind of day. You just gotta embrace the wetness.
Well, the rain isn't even, it's not bad rain at all. It's just so windy that it just like comes at you.
We made a quick stop at a spot called Ladies View.
Ladies View, how pleasant.
I'm not sure exactly why it's called that, but the views are stunning. They keep getting just more and more insane as we drive further into the park. This is Killarney National Park, by the way. There are lakes off in the distance with little islands in them.
Oh my gosh.
The wind is whipping up and then it kind of stops, and we think we have a little window. It hasn't really been pouring down rain, so we're doing okay on that front, but it's making it hard to really get out here and film that much of it for you guys, so sorry about that. We're doing our best. There's so many awesome looking old trees like this one. Man, this whole spot is magical. Allison came up with a genius idea to get some time lapses.
I'm a genius, no big deal.
So I've got it kind of rigged up in the back to where it sits inside of the car, but I got a pretty sick view of this scenery.
And
it's
it
very cool.
Is epic.
Yeah, so no wind, no rain, we're good.
While we were waiting, we picked up a handy little fact. Apparently, this area is called Ladies View because Queen Victoria brought ladies in waiting here in 1861, and they were, I guess, taken away with the view. So now it's Ladies View.
Are you feeling pretty taken away with it?
Oh, I'm smitten with it for sure.
You guys, we found these amazing castle ruins over here, but there's a big fat no trespassing sign over there, and of course a bunch of fencing around it. Although there is a nice hole right here to go in, so you know.
Is it worth it?
Is it worth it? We got some kind of shit in the car, literal shit. I thought I smelled something, and then I looked down here and I was like, yep, that's shit. Damn, and it's a rental.
Nice moves, dude.
Yeah, and we don't really have anything to clean it up with, so we're gonna be riding in shit today.
Yay.
I got some on my glove.
Soaking wet, covered in shit. It's a good day.
Hey buddy, what are you doing? Just chilling? Eating something?
We keep stopping every 2 seconds because we really want to get some photos. The weather's looking okay for the moment, so we're going to try to sneak out on the peninsula over here and see if we can do anything. And I'm a little nervous leaving our car parked here. I don't think I trust some of the drivers.
Yeah, because these roads are pretty tight, but all the little turnouts are pretty tight as well. We could probably sneak it closer up in there.
I'm gonna sneak it in.
I'll go straight back. Okay, stop. Keep going, keep going. Okay, now turn right.
We did it.
Nailed it. Pretty incredible spot, but I don't think you can really. We were wanting to get out on that rock over there, but I don't know if you really can. But this is really cool.
It is beautiful, and so I know we say that the weather's really nice when it's cloudy, but maybe this spot in particular would be pretty in the sunshine.
Yeah.
All right, the rain's picking up, and there's so much more to see, so we're getting out of here.
We really wanted to get some really awesome naturey photos because we haven't been able to get that many. But we found this really sick spot. Check this out. This rock is just kind of jutting into the water here. But I think the photo turned out pretty good, so I'll pop it up on the screen so you guys can see how it looks. And make sure you head over to our Instagram. It's just The Endless Adventure. You can follow us up there and see how all these photo adventures turn out. Some parts of the road are very, very windy, so you have to kind of like really quickly slow down. But we haven't really seen too many tour buses. I guess maybe just because it's the off season, and it's awesome because all the little stopping points, we've been pretty much the only ones there. So it kind of feels like we have the whole place to ourselves. It's very nice. Next up, we are hitting up Torc Waterfall, which is a beautiful waterfall that's off into the woods.
I read that it's a decent thing to do even when it's raining because there are a lot of trees to cover you along the way, and that obviously more water means more water coming over the waterfall. So it should be pretty. The rain's, I don't know, it just of course picked up right as we stepped out of the car.
But it looks really beautiful. There's so much greenery and so much moss growing on the trees and everything.
Yeah, and you can already hear it in the distance. So I think it's going to be a very short hike.
Yeah.
It's only 200 meters. Haha, this way.
guys, we made it to the waterfall.
It's lovely.
It's beautiful. You guys know we've seen a lot of waterfalls in this last year, but this one is up there, man. This one is really nice.
It's really cascading. I really like it. You can see so many different sections of it. It's beautiful.
Yeah, and there's only a few people that have been showing up, but other than that, we've had it for the most part to ourselves.
Yeah.
It's been very nice. And it's so green, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I feel like we're in a magical fairyland. There's so much moss covering everything, and it's bright green here.
But if you end up driving the Ring of Kerry, make a stop to this waterfall. The walk is super easy, very chill, definitely worth it.
Yeah. And I think there's more hiking paths up into the hills here. So if you want a little more exercise, you can definitely get it. We just jumped into this gift shop and check this out. This is really cool. They have this map here that shows all the family names of Ireland. And look how many different crests they have. There's like 1,000 on here, maybe more. Look up your family name, surname in here and everything. Yeah, so check this out. They have all the names in here so you can figure out what your clan is, I guess. I think your name's in there?
So Griffith is actually my maiden name. I believe I'm from Wales, but it looks like it's in here as well.
There's no telling if there's some Welsh, some Irish in you.
Maybe a little Irish. You guys, we both got scrolls for our family names.
Yeah, we figure we'll give them as like gifts or something for our parents.
Yeah, I think they'll really enjoy it. Look how official this is, though. Woo. So this is Griffith of Wales, which I believe is my family. Well, the rain let up just as we got into a town, so now that it's dry, we're gonna go eat some dinner. I found this place called Quinlin Seafood Bar because we wanted to have one last seafood meal before we leave the coast.
Oh yeah. All right, let's go stuff our faces. So it's about 4:30 p.m. We pretty much have the whole place to ourselves, which is awesome. We've placed our order, but I wanted to, they just have like the story of the restaurant on the menu, which I love when they do that. But it says they've exported their fish all over the world since 1963, and then they opened a couple shops in the 1980s, and then this one, along with another one, was opened in 2009. And they won National Seafood Specialist of the Year in 2011. And it says, this is what you want to see. From our boats to your plates. Oh yeah.
It's gonna be so super fresh. I can't wait. The food arrived super fast.
That was
took
weirdly
like
fast.
5 minutes.
I guess we're the only ones in here,
Yeah,
so.
but it's nice and freshly deep fried. I went with the Atlantic prawns, and then I did a salad instead of chips, trying to keep it a little healthier.
So these are the goujons, which I guess are just balls of fish, but goujon is just the funnest word to say, isn't it?
Yeah, I saw it in the stores, I think in England for the first time. There was a packaging of chicken goujons, and I kept saying it, and Eric thought I had made the word up. He didn't believe me, and I kept trying to find it in every store. Now, we're finding it in the fish variety.
And it says on the menu that these are freshly cut potato chips there. Let's give these goujons a try. Put a little vinegar on there. Oh yeah. Oh man, wow. Dude, that looks really good. Yeah. Oh man, it looks a little hot. Oh, it smells so good. Look how good that looks. You can see the little flakes of fish in there. So these are boneless and skinless, so you don't have to worry about a thing. Just putting it in your mouth hole.
Oh yeah.
It's very nice. There's such a crunch to the outer layer. When you burst through it, it just kind of collapses in your mouth with all the tender, moist, fishy stuff on the inside. It's so good.
I'm gonna try my little prawns. I don't think I've had prawns yet in Ireland. They smell nice and deep fried and prawn-like. Oh, I bit through that so easily. I was worried there wasn't gonna be any prawn in that bite, but they're just so silky smooth that I just like glided right through it. Oh, man, I need to learn how to make prawns. Every time I do it, they end up really chewy. This is absolute perfection. The sauce that comes with it has a bunch of garlic in it or something. Oh my gosh, it's so good.
So that place is actually known for their smoked salmon. It said it was ranked one of the top 50 foods in Ireland, but we only saw it on a sandwich. We didn't really want a sandwich, so we didn't get it. But if you go there, definitely try it.
Or
and leave a comment, let us know.
Yeah, let us know.
We're back at our place. Had an amazing day. I think it turned out okay considering The weather was horrible.
Oh, it was beautiful though, even with the rain. It wasn't, I mean, we got wet, but everything will dry out. It'll be fine. We saw some amazing views, ate some amazing food on our final day here.
Yeah. We're actually going to, technically, we're going to have one more day here.
Yeah,
we're going
true.
we have something really cool planned for tomorrow's video, so we're not going to let the cat out of the bag yet. So you'll have to stay tuned for that. And that's going to be our last official day in Ireland. We're going to do a road trip up to Dublin, and then we're going to be flying out back to the US of A for a little while. The next time you guys see us after that, we're going to be heading to Hawaii, and then finally over to Australia.
We're finally doing it.
Yes.
All of it. We've never been to Hawaii, never been to Australia, never been to, well, we're going to New Zealand first. Never been to New Zealand. We're doing it all. We're going big. There are going to be some big old flights, some amazingly warm places. I cannot
some
wait.
new places.
Oh my
and of course, if you guys have any suggestions for things to do, this video should come out before we're even there. So definitely let us know in the comments below the must-do stuff in Australia.
Yeah, we can't wait. We're very tired, so we need to go to bed so we can get up bright and early for tomorrow's adventure. Good night, adventurers.
We'll see you on the road.